Very good morning to you all, dear students. So today we are going to start with a new topic under block 20, that is crops that is grown in India. Crops grown in India. So this is the topic of our discussion for today. Now, aim for our class is students will be able to identify the food crops and the cash crops, that is based on their uses. Okay. So resources needed is a bowl of rice grain, any whole dal, some tea leaf, coffee, spices like cardamom, clove, worksheet S2, exit content book, and your notebook. So for these resources, I'll be presenting to you in a slide. Okay, so you please observe the picture as well. Now the keywords for today is cash crop and food crop. So let us learn what is actually cash crop. Okay, so cash crop means a crop, okay, that is grown for sale rather than for personal food or for feeding to livestock. Okay, that is known as cash crop. And what is food crop? Food crop means a crop that is raised for human consumption, such as wheat or rice. Now I'm going to show you, all right, I'm going to show you, okay, a picture of rice. All right, grain, dal, tea leaf, coffee, and spices. Now after observing the picture, I want you guys to see what is common to this. What is common to this? Okay, let me show you. So this is a picture of rice bowl. This is a tea leaf. These are, okay, various kind of dal, and these are spices. All right, these are different kind of spices. Okay, so this is clove. I hope you know clove. All right, I hope you're observing the picture. Okay, so what is common to this? So these are the crops, okay, that is grown in our country. They are part of our food. Okay, so all this picture that I've shown you, these are crops that is grown in our country. All right, and they are part of our food. All right, now today we will learn about the different types of crops that we grow in India. Alright, so I want all of you to open up your content book to types of crops in India, okay? And you only read the first paragraph, and then after reading the paragraph, you underline the crops in the text. Alright, in your notebook, write the names of the crops and one use of each. Suppose if it is rice, so what is the purpose of rice? All right, so you have to circle a few that you think are more important than the others after reading the paragraph types of crops, okay, in India. Now I'm going to show you. Okay, so types of crop in India. So you just have to read this particular paragraph. Okay, only this particular paragraph. All right, types of crops grown in India, and you have to underline the crops that you see, as well as you have to circle, okay, which one is more important as compared to others. Suppose if you think that coffee is more important, cotton is more important, you have to underline like that. Okay, and then if you are underline for crops, suppose rice is a crop. Okay, so besides that, you write in your notebook, you name the crops, okay, and then you mention what are the purpose of rice. All right, I hope you are following. So for that, I'll give you time. Okay, so you have to read the first paragraph, underline the crops that is in the text that you find in the textbook, and in your notebook you have to write the name of the crops. All right, one use of each crop. Okay, suppose you are writing, as I've told you, if you're writing for rice, what is the use of that rice? All right, or suppose like wheat, what is the use of that wheat, or cotton, something like that. Okay, and then you have to circle a few, not everything, but you have to circle some which you think are more important than the others. That is after reading this particular paragraph. Now, how are these crops used, and which crop according to you are more important than the rest, and what helped you decide? Alright, so how are these crops used, and which crops according to you are more important than the rest, and what helped you decide? Alright, so see, there are different kind of crops that we find. Okay, yes, we use rice, wheat, maize, pulses like dal, millets like jowar, bajra for food, and drink tea and coffee. Alright, we also use oil seeds and spices for cooking. We use jute and cotton for making different things like clothes, bags. Alright, we use sugar cane to make sugar. Wheat, rice, millets, and pulses are part of our main food. Okay, so these are how cash crop and food crops are categorized. Cash crops are coffee, sugarcane, jute, spices, and cotton. These are known as cash crop. Okay, and food crops are rice, wheat, maize, pulses, and jowar. So these are known as categorized as food crops, and these are known as cash crop. Okay, so I hope you got it. Now, which crop would you call food crops, and why? Why do you call a crop which are food crops? All right, and which do we grow to sell and earn money? And why do we grow so many different types of crops? Which crop would you call food crops, and why? And which do we grow to sell and earn money? And why do we grow so many different types of crops? Alright, as we have learned what is food crops and what are cash crop, right? So similarly, you please listen. Okay, so rice, wheat, maize, pulses like dal, millet, jowar, bajra are called food crops. Okay, because the reason why they are called food crop is because we get food from them. All right, and also like jute, sugar cane, oil seeds, spices, cotton, tea, and coffee are those that are grown mainly to sell and earn money. Okay, so these particular food crops are cash crop are grown to sell and earn money. All right, so they are called cash crops. All right, so jute, sugarcane, oilseeds, spices, cotton, tea, and coffee are those that are grown mainly to sell and earn money. So they are called cash crop. All right, though some cash crop like tea, coffee, oilseeds, and spices are eaten as food, they are not as essential as food crops, because food crops like rice, wheat, pulses are our main food. Okay, that is our main food. So India has a fertile soil to grow crops, and the climate is also very suitable. So farmers, they grow different types of crops in different areas throughout the year. The last question, what according to you is more important to grow? Is it a food crops or a cash crop, and why? What according to you is more important to grow? Is it a food crops or a cash crops, and why? Alright, for that I will leave it on to you. Okay, so you have to answer by yourself. Alright, so for today your homework is practice question number 4. Alright, you have to do your practice question number 4. Okay, explain with example the two types of crops grown in India. Explain with example the two types of crops grown in India along with your worksheet S2. Alright, one has been done for you. Okay, so you have to complete the rest. Like sugarcane, they are known as cash crop. And how do we use it? We make sugar. Alright, similarly rice, is it a cash crop or alright, food crop? You have to indicate here. Okay, and then uses of rice, jute, cotton, like that. Alright, and accordingly question number 2 is as indicated here, what according to you is the most important food crop and the most important cash crop, and why? So most important food crop you write here. Okay, and you have to indicate why you choose that particular crops to be most important, and most important cash crop you have to write here. Okay, and why you choose that particular cash crop, okay, to be most important as compared to the rest. So that's it for our class for today. Thank you, take care, and have a good day.